Hello everyone. Today's class we'll learn about standard return order, how it is configured in SAP and for standard cases and what is the process. So the return order which allows the customer to send back the goods triggering a credit memo and updating the inventory. So return order here the document type is RE and delivery is LR and the billing type is RE, that is credit for returns. Okay, so sales return order, just creation of say, the type of sales order and return delivery where the inbound movement will happen for the physical goods received and the credit memo will happen to refund to customer. The flow starts with the customer return order, as I said, and this is the final credit memo up to the final credit. But the configuration is done in V8. Already I have shown you the sales document type configuration. Plus, I have given them for 20 kind of orders. So there V8 RE document type is configured for return order. Document category GH and transaction group is return order processing. Number range assign the number range. Item category. That is a combination RE, then item category group norm and usage, that is REN, and this REN is written. So which will depend, which will manage functions like pricing, billing, and settling. Billing reliance, it is order related billing, pricing, price is active, business item, yes, and returns, mandatory flag is returns. So this is the item category controls. And here schedule line is 651, is movement type is attached, available to check usual X, delivery relevance is active. It triggers the inbound movement to your warehouse via the delivery process. Return billing creates a credit memo, as I mentioned. Here the billing type is RE, automatically triggers the finance accounting document, and VTFI entry also we have to do because to copy control, so from order to credit. Financial integration, the grid memo creates in entries in FI, that is customer account is you reduce the liability, and the revenue account you debit, reverse the income. Tax account, debit the reverse the tax. Okay. So common pitfalls, missing condition record, if pricing will fail, then definitely the pricing conditions are missing. Incorrect item category, that is check VOV for logic mapping. And your movement type, this is mapped to correct feudal. So 651 or 653, you will map to the correction type. So we'll see in SAP now. So we'll log in again. We'll go first the configuration. First is the sales document type configuration RE. If you go to here, sales document category is CH, it's for return. And if you would like to mandatory return of the sales order, suppose the last billing document we have created, and for that reference you are going to create the return orders, you can do the with reference to billing document. If you want to make it mandatory, you have to put here. Otherwise, you can create with reference, without reference. So here, what I was mentioning, the delivery type LR is mapped, and the order related billing is mapped. So cancel this, we will go to VOV7, which is the item category. So here REN. So standard item items here, the billing of relevance is your B is according to the order quantity, and the pricing relevance is standard pricing standard. Here the business item, and it is available for returns. Okay. So save, and we will go to the schedule line is BOB6. So for the schedule line, it is DN, which should be triggered. So you can see the movement type 651, and if you want to do so 51 and 653. Okay, you can see this return stock 653 if you would like to make it unrestricted stock. Okay, so here save, you put an exit. So let us create the standard return order. Okay, so standard return order is RE, and you go for LP00 combination of sales area. So if you see 65000, we created it is suppose the damaged and transit. So by default this check red memo comes, later you will remove once the return delivery is completed. So here we'll go to 50508 and we will go for 10, and we'll go for, we'll check whether incompletion log item is there. So here the terms of payment, it is 0001, and we'll go back, we'll go for a return delivery. So you deliver. Here if you go to header, here the header is there. So you can see the what is the delivery order type which is triggered. So you can see this LR. Go back. As you know, this item is not relevant for picking. Generally, the returns are not relevant for picking. We'll give a store location where you have to restore it back. Okay, so save. Once the delivery is created, go to this, and here the PGR will take it back to the stock. So it will take back to the same location, but it in the, if the goods movement data is 651, it will take to the return stock. So post push receipt. So here you can see the, as the PGR is complete, you can see the stock in MMB 50508 and 831. You can see the no zero stock line and stock indicator should be on. Here the special stock should be. It doesn't matter. It will go to return stock. If here you can see earlier we created a customer concerning this stock is live, but we have to see the return stock where the return stock is live. So we have to go to scroll right. Okay, we have to scroll right to see the return stock. So the category of stocks you can see, either it is block stock, so whatever we will assign to that, it will go to that stock. In case if you have a quality management is active for that material, so you could have gone to quality inspection stock passed, and then from there, once the quality is passed or failed, go to unrestricted or it will go to block stock. But here we are directly taking to the block stock. So we have seen that it is there. So it is there in the return stock. Now VF01. How we will create? We will create with reference to the order. So let us see this document flow. You can see this returns document is 6001. So this is your sales stock. So here, since the check credit memo is there, you will not be able to generate the invoice. First, we need to remove this. So before that, I would like to also show what is the material document got posted. You can see this here, 651 movement type, and there is also FI document which okay. So in the FI stock, it should be some posting, but since it is not configured, it is not showing. So it should be actually the reverse of that issue. Okay. So this is actually a bug. Here we have to also configure for the there should be a billing document should go to also FI should be created. So FI should be created once the actually the we have to see how it is configured. If how it is configured, it's same thing account determination. So SBRO. So it is not configured. Generally, let us see whether it is in the block stock scenario it is configured or not. So we'll go to account determination. Here we have to okay account grouping for movement types. We have to see 651 whether we have the VX GBB VX sorry 651. Okay, C51 there is no accounting entries. So it would have been 653 directly it would have gone. So then we should have a accounting entries. But however, when we move the stock from the 651 to 653, I mean block stock to sorry return stock to your unrestricted stock, then it would have there will be a financial posting. So here we will not have the financial posting at is correct and go back. And also we'll start creating a return order. Sorry, return billing document. So here the document is this. So you can see this. What is the log? This block for billing. This I just mentioned initially when I opened the sales order document. So here we have a block. So we have to remove this. You have to remove this. You have to go for this. Just delete and save. Once you save it, you can go to VF01. If your account determination properly works, then you should be able to raise the invoice as well. So it is credit for returns. Just save. So you can go to change mode and go to accounting. Here you will have the reverse of all the entries which you have done during the sales. Okay, the sales invoice F2, just whatever the entries are there, now it is a reverse. This is all about the standard return order process. So we had created a returns order, and then we created a return receipt, I mean the PGR for delivery, return delivery, and subsequently we created a date for returns. Here the standard configuration is for a billing document. It is RE, it is created for returns. It will be with relation to the order. Okay, so this is all defined in the order type. So order type, when RE is defined, there the billing type order related billing is in. Okay. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for it.